Do you ever feel like your balance just isn't what it used to be, even though you can't quite put your finger on why? For many older adults, it doesn't start with a dramatic fall. It begins quietly, with small changes that sneak in over time. And before you know it, those subtle shifts can turn into something bigger, leaving you hesitant, cautious, and even afraid to move the way you once did. It doesn't always begin with a sudden stumble. Sometimes it shows up in little ways, holding onto the wall while getting dressed, taking shorter steps on uneven ground, or feeling unsure as you step off a curb. At first, it may seem harmless, but gradually, that quiet loss of balance grows into a louder fear of falling. Here's the truth most people don't talk about. Balance doesn't disappear overnight. In most cases, it fades because of 5 very preventable mistakes. And the encouraging news is this: once you understand what those mistakes are, you can take action to stop the decline, and in many situations, even reverse it. In this video, we're going to uncover the 5 most common mistakes that quietly steal balance from older adults. Each one might seem small on its own, but together they can chip away at your stability, your confidence, and even your independence. And if you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, and you want to stay steady on your feet without fear or hesitation, these insights could be the difference between taking a cautious step or walking forward with a confident stride. So, stick around until the end, because we're not just pointing out what might be going wrong. We're giving you practical ways to make real changes starting today. Mistake number 1: neglecting ankle and foot strength. Most people assume balance comes from the brain, the hips, or even the core. But in reality, it often begins much lower, in your feet and ankles. These small but powerful areas are the first line of defenses when your body needs to respond to a sudden shift. Whether you're walking across soft grass, stepping down from a curb, or trying to steady yourself after a stumble, it's your ankles that adjust your posture, absorb shock, and send signals to your brain to help keep you upright. As we age, however, strength and flexibility in this area gradually decline, and the main reason is simple: we stop using them enough. Shoes with thick cushioned soles, years of walking only on flat indoor surfaces, and a lifetime of avoiding barefoot movement all contribute to stiff, weak ankles. And when that happens, even small imbalances go uncorrected, which can lead to hesitations, wobbles, and eventually falls. I once met George, a 76-year-old man who shared that his feet felt slow to react. He hadn't suffered a sprain, his eyesight was fine, yet he found himself stumbling more often. When we tested his ankle range of motion, it was severely limited. The surprising part? After just 2 weeks of doing simple exercises like foot circles, towel scrunches, and standing calf raises, his balance noticeably improved. "I didn't think my feet mattered that much," he said. "Now I know better." Here's a quick way to test yourself. Try standing barefoot and rising up on your toes. Can you do it without wobbling? Then try standing on one foot. Do your ankle muscles feel engaged, awake, and responsive, or weak and shaky? If they don't respond the way you'd like, you're not alone. But it is a clear sign, a sign that your foundation, the very base of your balance, is asking for more attention. Strengthening your ankles and feet doesn't require expensive equipment or complicated routines. It begins with something as simple as waking those muscles back up. Try walking barefoot on safe, varied surfaces. Roll a small ball under your foot to improve mobility. Stretch your calves regularly. Practice slow, mindful steps that encourage your feet and ankles to stay active and responsive. When this foundation is strong, your whole body benefits. You stand taller, move more smoothly, and recover faster from unexpected stumbles. You'll notice the difference in everyday moments, how easily you can turn, step sideways, or react when the ground changes beneath you. Neglecting ankle and foot strength may seem like a small issue, but it's often the first domino that tips over in a long chain of balance problems. Correcting it gives the rest of your body a much stronger chance to stay stable, safe, and resilient. Mistake number 2: avoiding balance training altogether. This mistake is one that feels harmless at first, yet it quietly chips away at your stability over time. Most people never think of balance as a skill that requires practice. We treat it like breathing, assuming it will always be there when we need it. But the reality is, balance is a highly complex ability. It depends on your muscles, joints, inner ear, vision, and nervous system all working together in harmony. And like any skill, if you don't challenge it, it fades. The older we get, the more cautious we tend to become. We walk slower. We avoid uneven ground. We stop reaching, twisting, or stretching too far. While this caution may protect us from short-term falls, it creates a dangerous cycle. The less we challenge our balance, the weaker it gets, and the weaker it gets, the more cautious we become. I once worked with a woman named Linda, age 73, who admitted, "I just try not to move too fast anymore." She thought slowing down was keeping her safe. But when we tried a few simple balance drills, standing with her feet close together or walking heel to toe down the hallway, she was shocked by how unsteady she felt. "I had no idea I'd lost that," she said. "I thought I was being safe, but really, I've been playing it too safe." The truth is, balance training doesn't need to be risky or extreme. It can be incredibly simple and fit right into daily routines. Try standing on one foot while brushing your teeth. Practice gentle Tai Chi movements. Walk in a straight line with your arms extended, or simply stand with your feet together, close your eyes for a few seconds, and notice how your body reacts. These small challenges spark the pathways between your brain and body, reminding your muscles how to respond quickly and effectively. Over time, this kind of practice doesn't just improve physical stability, it rebuilds confidence. Someone with good balance walks taller. They reach for things without second-guessing. They move through a crowd without hesitation. And most importantly, they begin to trust their body again. If you've been avoiding balance training out of fear, hesitation, or just long-standing habits, remember this: your system is still trainable. Even in your 70s or 80s, your brain and muscles can relearn how to connect and respond. You just have to give them the chance. Don't wait for a fall to wake you up. Choose to wake up now with just 5 intentional minutes of balance work each day. Because the best time to start training your stability was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Mistake number 3. Using improper or unstable footwear at home. One of the most common mistakes older adults make is wearing the wrong type of shoes indoors, or worse, walking barefoot on smooth, slippery floors. It might seem like a harmless choice, but it's actually one of the easiest ways to set yourself up for a fall. Remember, your feet are the foundation of your balance. If you're wearing worn-out shoes with no arch support, loose slippers that easily slide off, or simply walking barefoot across hardwood or tile, your feet aren't able to do the job they were designed to do. They don't have the grip, the structure, or the stability needed to respond quickly when the ground shifts beneath you. I once spoke with Jack, a 79-year-old man who shared, "I used to just walk around in socks, even at night. I didn't think much of it until one evening I slipped on a rug and nearly fell." He told me, "It wasn't really the rug, it was my socks. I never realized how much traction I was losing." That small detail nearly cost him his independence. Footwear matters more than most people think. Shoes with thin soles or poor grip allow your feet to slide inside, making you unstable. On the other hand, shoes with very high heels or excessive cushioning reduce your contact with the ground, which slows your body's ability to make quick adjustments. So, what should you wear instead? The best option is supportive shoes with proper arch support, flat soles, and a non-slip grip. Many sneakers or shoes designed for seniors offer exactly this. For indoors, slip-resistant socks or non-slip house slippers that fit securely are a smart choice. The goal isn't to wear shoes just for style or habit. It's to give your feet the traction and support they need to keep you steady, because the wrong footwear, whether inside your home or outdoors, can leave you less confident, less secure, and far more vulnerable to a fall. But the right shoes do the exact opposite. They give you a strong foundation to move freely, safely, and with confidence. It's one of the simplest and fastest fixes you can make starting today. Take a look at your shoes, make sure they fit properly, provide solid support, and keep you well grounded. This one small adjustment can have a huge impact on your balance, your confidence, and your overall safety. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 3 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss any of our new videos. Your support truly helps us continue creating meaningful content to inform and inspire you. Mistake number 4, over-reliance on furniture or walls to walk. Another common mistake that slowly erodes balance is relying too much on furniture, walls, or nearby objects for support when moving around the house. At first, it might feel safer. After all, reaching for a counter or steadying yourself on the wall gives an immediate sense of security. But in reality, this habit works against you in the long run. When we constantly use furniture or walls for stability, we're actually preventing our muscles and reflexes from doing their natural job. Each time you grab onto a railing or lean on the countertop, you're quietly sending your body a message. I don't trust you to keep me steady. Over time, this repeated behavior weakens the very systems, your muscles, joints, and balance reflexes, that are meant to protect you. Take Sarah, for example. She was 75 and had been using her cane to walk from room to room for years. At first, it was just for extra peace of mind, but one day, she realized her cane had become her main source of stability, not just a supportive tool, but her lifeline. Her balance had weakened because she had stopped letting her body practice staying steady on its own. When we worked together on simple exercises that encouraged her to stand and walk without support, she began to rebuild her confidence step by step, and over time, Sarah's confidence began to grow. She told me, I didn't even realize how much I was relying on the walls. Now I can move more freely. That's the hidden danger. When we constantly lean on external supports, the very muscles that keep us upright, the ones in our legs, hips, and core, gradually weaken. They become lazy and they stop reacting quickly when we shift our weight or change direction. Here's a simple test you can try right now. Walk across your living room without touching a wall or holding on to anything. Can you move easily, or do you feel the urge to grab onto furniture almost immediately? If you notice yourself reaching for support, it's a sign that your body is ready for practice. The good news is, you don't need to start big. Take a few steps without holding anything, then use a chair or countertop if you feel unsteady. Gradually increase the distance each day. With consistency, you'll notice not just stronger muscles, but a new sense of trust in your body. This isn't just physical, it's mental. Every time you walk without relying on walls or furniture, you're telling your brain, I can do this. That single shift builds independence, strength, and self-assurance in ways that no external support ever could. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Your support helps us keep creating meaningful content to inform and inspire you. Mistake number 5. Ignoring vision and inner ear health. The last major mistake that contributes to balance loss in older adults is neglecting two systems most people don't immediately think of: your eyes and your inner ear. Your balance depends directly on what you see and how your brain processes those visual signals, as well as the tiny structures in your inner ear that control equilibrium. When either of these is compromised, your ability to stay steady on your feet takes a serious hit. If your vision isn't sharp, your brain struggles to accurately process where your body is in space. You may misjudge distances, steps, or uneven surfaces without realizing it. Similarly, your vestibular system, the delicate structures inside your inner ear, plays a huge role in helping you maintain equilibrium. As we grow older, both vision and the inner ear tend to weaken, and when they do, the risk of imbalance increases dramatically. Take Tom, for example. At 80, he was still very active. He loved walking outdoors and moving around independently. But he began noticing that he stumbled more frequently, especially when walking outside or navigating unfamiliar places. At first, he assumed it was just age catching up with him, but after visiting his eye doctor, he discovered that his vision had declined significantly, making it harder for him to gauge distances and see subtle changes in the ground. On top of that, his ear health had also started to decline, which meant his awareness of small shifts in balance was fading. Once both issues were addressed, the difference was remarkable. With updated glasses and a hearing aid that improved his ear function, Tom said, "I never realized how much I was missing. Once I could see and hear better, I felt like I had my balance back." His story is a powerful reminder that these problems aren't just inevitable, they're treatable. The key takeaway is this: vision problems and vestibular issues can and should be managed. Regular eye exams are essential, not only to update prescriptions, but also to catch hidden conditions that may interfere with balance. At the same time, don't ignore symptoms like dizziness, vertigo, or a spinning sensation. These are often signs of inner ear problems that a specialist can evaluate and treat. Make sure your glasses are giving you the clearest possible vision, and never overlook the importance of hearing checks. When your eyes and ears work together properly, they send strong, reliable signals to your brain. Your brain then uses those signals to adjust your movements and help you stay steady. Ignoring these changes only makes you more vulnerable, but addressing them early can be a true game changer for maintaining balance and independence. Don't let poor vision or an untreated vestibular system quietly steal your stability. With awareness and proper care, you can protect your footing, your confidence, and your freedom. By staying on top of your inner health, especially your vision and hearing, you give your body the best possible chance to remain balanced, steady, and independent. If you're still here watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 5 below to let me know you're with us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss future videos. Your support means so much and allows us to continue creating content designed to inform and inspire you. Final thoughts. Now that we've walked through the 5 most common mistakes that quietly lead to balance loss, let's take a moment to reflect on how these lessons apply to your own life. Remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's about being proactive and intentional. Every one of these mistakes can be corrected with a little awareness and a few small, consistent changes. Start by strengthening your ankles and feet, the very foundation of your stability. Incorporate simple balance training into your daily routine, even if it's just a few minutes a day. Make sure your footwear truly supports you instead of putting you at risk. Remind yourself to move without always leaning on walls or furniture, so your muscles stay awake and engaged. And finally, take care of your eyes and ears, because they are just as important to your balance as your legs or core. These small steps don't just improve balance, they help you feel more confident in every part of your daily life. Whether it's walking through the park, playing with your grandkids, cooking in the kitchen, or simply getting up from your favorite chair, good balance is the key to staying mobile, independent, and free. And the most encouraging part? It's never too late to start. So, take what you've learned today, put it into practice, and give yourself the gift of stability and peace of mind. Wishing you good health, lasting happiness, and a safe, steady journey ahead. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable insights like this. Even if you've struggled with balance in the past, the encouraging truth is that it's never too late to regain it. And in many cases, you can even improve it. By paying attention to these common mistakes and making small corrections, you set yourself on the path toward a stronger, steadier, and more independent future. Balance is more than just staying upright. It's a reflection of how well you've cared for your body and your health over the years. And the best part is, every mindful step you take now, whether it's strengthening your feet, choosing better footwear, or keeping up with eye and ear health will reward you with confidence and freedom for years to come. Imagine the peace of mind that comes from knowing you can move through each day without hesitation, enjoying walks, family time, and simple daily routines without fear of falling. That kind of security is a gift you give yourself. So, start today. Focus on the small things that add up to big results, and remember that balance is not just physical, it's also about living fully, moving freely, and feeling confident in your own body. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts truly matter to us, and reading them gives us motivation and encouragement to keep creating. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support helps us continue providing valuable content to inform and inspire. Wishing you good health, happiness, and peace always, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss future videos.